You stepped out this morning. It really didn't feel like fall, and it's not going to feel like it this weekend. But this morning we have Chef Kyle Gaddis with The Bottle Tree giving us a little taste of the season. We also know those cooler temperatures are coming back next week. How are you?
I'm delightful. How are you doing?
I'm glad that you are here. I am great. Thank you for asking. And for those, we always have new folks move into the area. So tell us a little bit about The Bottle Tree.
So we are a completely farm-to-table driven restaurant. We're in lovely Belmont, which is about 15 minutes outside the city. Mostly we are driven by Piedmont Farmstead. They're about 85% of our produce, so 20 minutes away from the restaurant. Can't ask for better. Speaking of which, most of these things come from them.
And we are looking at some of the things that are on your menu. What kind of food, when we talk farm to table, really fresh stuff, right?
Yeah, so the beauty part is we are not boxed in by any particular culture. We have a lot of traditional influences, but sky's the limit as far as what we want to do. So we just make the ingredients shine and don't worry so much about a lane.
Those pictures look great. Obviously the ingredients you have here look wonderful. Let's talk fall foods. What are the big things that you're kind of incorporating into the fall menu?
Okay, so I was coerced into doing pumpkin things. Actually, so they actually make beautiful, or excuse me, grow beautiful pumpkins at Piedmont Farmstead. Winter Frost, Futsu. So we just put on a chocolate tart with a burnt pumpkin sabayon.
Wow.
And we've got one on our chef's board, which is a very different setup with some blue cheese and walnuts, which is a little more traditional Italian, and a pumpkin pesto on there. So I'm trying to limit it a little bit, but
yeah. I take it you're not a pumpkin aficionado over here. So.
Not that I don't love it, it's just so crazy.
Right. It gets overdone, and we've talked about that. So what do you want to make today?
So this is going to be our Skull Island prawn and linguine dish.
Great.
So we've got some beautiful fresh egg and semolina linguine from Pasta and Provisions. Skull Island prawns are from Australia. These are some of the best prawns you can buy.
Wow.
This is sofrito, which is essentially the Italian and Spanish version of mirepoix. So celery, onion, carrots. In this case, this is particular to me, which is Calabrian chilies. Colatura, which has a fish sauce from Rome, hasn't changed in 1,000 years. It's very, very cool stuff.
Well, let's jump right in. We got just under 3 minutes here. So we will show us how it's done here. We're going to start with the oil there in the pan.
Beautiful Pequal olive oil, some Cypress white salt.
It's like the quality
100%.
of the olive oil. Gosh.
Buy good olive oil, please. All right, a little butter.
Throw some butter in there as well.
Gotta do it.
All right.
Seafood and butter.
Sizzle rather. Where did you say you get your prawns from?
These are from D'Artagnan Foods. They get them from Australia.
Okay.
Beautiful Skull Island.
And we're throwing those in there.
Sounds kind of Halloween.
It does sound Halloween. Was that the intention?
I mean, I went for the best we could buy, and it just happened to work out.
There you go. We got about 2 minutes. I know you're getting going here. So, how long have you been at the Bottle Tree for?
About 6 months.
Okay.
Been in the area for about 3 years.
Yeah.
Used to work with the Menagerie Group and a few others.
Yeah. How long do you like to see these farms cook for?
As short a time as possible.
Yeah, get them in there and flip them around, right?
So the pasta itself is going to cook in about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. It's very quick.
Wow.
Little Riesling.
Ooh, we love to hear that sound in the kitchen.
Right? Always fun. Let that reduce for 20 seconds, give or take. So everything in the sofrito is in the cream.
Okay.
So be fooled by the texture, but it's a very aromatic, if bland-looking cream.
Yeah. Get that mixed up here. Bottle Tree open every day of the week?
We are Tuesday through Saturday for dinner service, and then brunch on Sunday, as well as a music series.
Great. So the only day you're not open is on Monday.
Correct.
Very
we do
good.
some special events on Mondays, but.
Look at how that all mixes together there. My goodness.
All right, you can eat this stuff in the winter, work it off later.
And how, I mean, you said you're not really, you've got all different types of cultures there on the menu at the Bottle Tree.
We do. So we've mixed French and Indian, Italian, Norse, Scottish.
So if I were to go now, you have kind of a whole diverse array of things, even on the
Completely.
Menu. Okay,
yeah.
Awesome. Look at this all mixing together real fast. Yum, yum, yum. What is your favorite thing to cook with, like secret ingredient?
Honestly, it's this guy right here.
Look at that.
So most people use various Japanese and Chinese fish sauces. This one is Roman. It's terracotta, fresh anchovies, with salt and just the oil that rises to the top. It's a gorgeous thing.
My goodness. All right, we're just under 30 seconds. I'm going to put the information while you're finishing stirring this up to Bottle Tree on your screen so that if you want to learn more, and you can go to thebottletreeinc.com. You can also follow along on Instagram or their Facebook page. And let's go ahead and plate this. Oh, don't forget, we will have this on the QC Kitchen app. That's free. It's in your app store. Make sure you have it. We put all of our kitchen segments there so that you can always go back, watch the recipes, and learn more. Look how pretty this is. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish plating that. I'm gonna grab a fork because we're gonna try this, and I'm also gonna take it over to Kristen. Does that sound good?
Absolutely.
Chef Kyle, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Cheers. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's so pretty. All right, Kristen, I'm gonna send it over to you.
Yeah.
And we're gonna eat here in a little bit.